Aquaman number 38, Dan Abnett writing, Ricardo Federici on the art. Rounding out this arc, obviously Mira and the army show up to help save the day later on. Although Aquaman does get the final blow. I actually quite like that
Yeah.
moment where he's like, "Why are you smiling?" And like, Aquaman just stabs him with like half a trident. Like his trident's broke
Wow. Yeah.
just through the eye. And he doesn't even kill him. He's like, "No, you're part of the Ninth Train now. Like you've lost the power of the,
Yeah.
the, the, the deep dark abyss, whatever it's called, and
The dark abysmal.
there you go. And now you're
Yeah.
just a monster, and you're just going to have to live with that." And so he wanders off into the Ninth to do that. And Mira's there. And sweet moment with Dolphin, I thought as well, where they're kind of down and out, and things are looking quite bad.
Like, so I know that Arthur and Mara are destined to be together.
Mm-hmm.
She's the queen of Atlantis. He's the rightful throne, whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind if Arthur and Dolphin had a little thing. So I like Dolphin a lot. I don't want her to go away.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess you say I ship Dolphin and Arthur. You
yeah.
know?
We have to hope the Conic keeps Dolphin around because Dolphin is a good addition to the cast. Um,
Yeah.
I think I have to.
But she comes in and go ahead.
I was gonna say I think I have to commend it, especially since the issue 25, arguably before then. But I think the supporting cast of the books really blossomed. Like I know that the Widowhood, Ondine, Volko. I feel like I've got like a really wide berth of characters from different points. King Shark's there, and there's
Yeah. Abnett really did build another world,
yeah,
like
That's
here
true.
in Atlantis. So that's cool. I also love that scene with Dolphin where it looks like that he's all jacked up, but then she goes and lays on him and holds his hand. Like it's a nice tender like moment. It shows their relationship from even that point where she became a character. And then Mother Satya doing her like from Rogue One, I'm one with the Force is with me, to the bad guy. I'm drawing a blank on his name. To Raph.
yeah,
Like she's like, you're not coming in here. Great Neptune, protect. Says protect and vouchsafe this your servant. Great Neptune, protect, and she just keeps saying it, and it works out. Like it's great. But I automatically thought of Chirrut Imwe
Yeah.
and
you know what I really liked? I liked it when they were killing the Dark Abysmal, and as it was leaving, you could hear its voice screaming and being like, "No, no, I don't want to leave. Where will I go?" Like it was
yeah,
basically scared, and I thought that was a really interesting idea that it was
yeah,
scared to leave Wrath and that it was worried about where it was going.
yeah.
I think too little, too late. For me, like I'm enjoying the book still. This arc less so. I think once Wrath just became the big dark abysmal monster, this arc kind of
Oh,
lost me a bit.
I
I'll be
mean,
honest.
none of us really liked that he just became a monster, but once he became a
Yeah,
monster, the monster typically looked
Yeah,
really good in the art, and so it was
no,
like,
it did, but
yeah.
it's been less interesting to me as a whole since that stuff.
Yeah.
And here now it's doing stuff with the dark abysmal, but it
I,
kind of doesn't matter now.
yeah, if they'd explored that a little
No,
bit
but
earlier, I think that'd have been interesting. But I do like the idea though that he's actually clinging. He was desperate to keep hold of him because otherwise, where does he go?
I'd have liked to have seen some of that stuff before he became the big monster, and then this would have felt justified. Now I was like, oh, it actually has a personality. Okay.
But see, I like that because I like when writers can take something that maybe they didn't have time to develop, but that someone else later can. I feel Morrison does that. He'll drop these little seeds, like Professor Pig, right? We only got Morrison using Professor Pig like once or twice, but he showed up in Nightwing or he showed up in Batwoman, you know?
Yeah,
So I feel like in a future Aquaman arc or even any other character, Justice League Dark, we could get the Abysmal Dark coming back, and it's
hmm.
there's precedent there for it.
That make a lot of sense.
I'm just reading it's abyssal dark.
Abyssal Dark. There you go.
Whatever.
Before people correct us in the
Yeah,
comments.
yeah,
Abysmal,
because
Abyssal.
they'll be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Abyssal Dark. It makes more
Also,
sense,
did anybody else?
Abyss.
Yeah, Abyss. Did anyone else kind of feel pity for Wrath there at the end? Or is that just
No.
Federici's art?
I mean, that
Like
I think it was in the art, like the way he was sort of like it was like Quasimodo, like
sulking.
going into the
Yeah.
shadows. Yeah.
No, I think I was supposed to, but I didn't.
I kind of did. I was kind of like, well, oh, he's a big ugly monster guy now. He doesn't have any power. He needs a hug. Like,
Well, you can hug him if you want, Matt. I'm going to stay over here.
I mean, not with that tentacle arm. No way. Like octopuses freak me out, but that tentacle arm can stay away from me. But
What's wrong with octopuses?
oh, they're gross, dude. I don't like them. I don't like jellyfish. Anything without a backbone that just kind of, yeah.
I enjoyed this issue a fair bit. I think it was kind of the typical resolution that we could have expected, and didn't really necessarily do anything surprising. But it isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Barring the last like 2 pages.
Yeah.
Okay, barring the last 2 pages where Arthur raises Atlantis to sea level.
Yeah, I think my one problem with this is he talks about, oh, this is because of the wish he made in metal. So
Yeah.
why is this happening now? This feels really random as to be happening at this moment.
Because
Well, the dark. So as I understood it, the abyssal dark was pulling Atlantis down. Right now that it's no longer there, whatever magic properties is gonna raise Atlantis back up. But I feel like Arthur, whatever that wish was in metal, he's feeling responsible for it. So I don't necessarily think that.
yeah, I think
is
he's
what raised-
interpreting it as the wish he made when he was in metal, but that's not actually what did this.
No.
Okay, that's fair enough then.
Yeah, I think that was him trying to make sense of it, and he's like, I mean, it's kind of like, let's say I get what I want in a week's time, and it's like, oh, I made that worse than my birthday cake. I don't actually think that because I made the worse the birthday cake.
Yeah, but to be fair, there's a difference between blowing out some candles and wearing some magic metal and saving the world.
So
Comics.
that panel right there, he looks like Thor.
He proper does, doesn't he?
We know we're getting a little crossover next month with Aquaman and Suicide Squad.
It's called Sink Atlantis.
Yeah,
So
which makes more sense
no
now.
prize for guessing what the aim is.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Would it be interesting if it stuck around like this for a while?
Yeah.
It would be way more interesting, but
I also feel like I'm not mad at that crossover because Waller would definitely want to lay claim to Atlantis now that it's above the waves.
So what would we rate
Let's rate
Aquaman? Yeah, that's oh, look at me, Matt, on the same page. Connor,
I give it a 7.5. It's fine. It's doing what it's supposed to.
Matt.
So I liked a lot of the character beats more than necessarily the plot. So I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah, I would go with 7.5 as well. I think it was perfectly good. I think it was better than the Mira issue. Had some better art and sweeter moments. But ultimately didn't wow me, I guess. And some of the art, some of this like run has wowed me here or there. So it's not out of the question to maybe expect it or want it.